Man, oh man, oh man. Hey, yo, CM Punk. On this day, I see clearly. Everything has come to life, man. A fucking bitter place and a broken dream. And we'll leave it all behind, man. Because when I look into your eyes, what do I see? I see a dude that's not elevating nobody that he was bragging about how he was going to elevate. You ain't elevating nobody. I mean, I feel like AEW fans are some of the biggest pussies in all of pro wrestling. And CM Punk's fan base is the biggest pussies in all of professional wrestling. And here's why. Look back at all my CM Punk videos. Look at the titles and just play the videos. Did I lie about anything I said about that guy? Everything I said came true, didn't it? Go back to my very first video about CM Punk. I said that 1.3 that he drew in his comeback, right? I said, and I quote, that ain't gonna last. I said he drew what, maybe 300K people, but I said maybe 150K of those people were probably his fan base, and the rest were just casuals. I said that ain't gonna last, and I said eventually he will be just another guy on the roster. Am I lying about that? Was I talking out of my ass? Did I tell you he's not a fucking draw? What did I tell you? Rampage is down to 500K. How do you go from 1.3 to mid 500K if you're a draw on a cable network that airs the NBA? Damn, you gotta come on now. But I was a hater though, right? Even though I was giving facts. You see, when you are given factual evidence and you are not lying, you are not a hater. If you are lying about shit, that makes you a fucking hater. But if you are telling facts and evidence that you can easily look up for your damn self, you are just a fucking truth teller, which I am. Everything I said about Punk was correct. Let's go back to my video where I said CM Punk is burying young talent. A lot of people disagree with me. All right. Because that was only his second match. His first match was against Darby. Second match was against Hobbs. These dumbasses said Hobbs got elevated, huh? He got elevated. He got the rub, huh? Just by being in CM Punk's presence like he's fucking God. And I said that was bullshit. That's why I made a video about that shit. I said that was a burial. That match was a burial. I said Hobbs ain't gonna go nowhere after this match. And guess what? Was I lying about that? AEW fans, was I lying about that? He lost the fucking CM Punk. Hobbs can't beat a guy who hasn't wrestled in 7 fucking years. You saying that was no burial? Oh, it's long-term storytelling. Where? Where's Hobbs at? What did that match do for Hobbs? Nothing. Case in point, Hobbs lost to Orange Cassidy. So now he's 0-2 all time against Orange Cassidy. Oh, but he wasn't buried though. You AEW fans are just mentally retarded, mentally ill. You are just mentally fucking disturbed. Your hatred for the WWE, it clouds your judgment. Like I said, I'm neutral. I'm going to keep on saying it. I give you facts about your company because I want them to get better. How the hell you gonna claim a company has no flaws? And they can't even beat SmackDown on a rerun episode last Saturday. So, a piss-ass episode of SmackDown on a rerun last Saturday. It beat your live show at Dynamite. Dude, numbers don't lie. Facts don't lie. You're saying your show is quality. It's not quality. That's just an opinion. It's not facts. Facts means who is winning in the overall viewership. That's the better show. Who's winning in the overall fucking viewership? That's the better show. Whatever you're saying is just opinion. Look. I can say Impact puts on a better show than Raw. But what does that mean? That's just an opinion. There's no facts to actually back that up. Viewership wins all. If you ain't got the viewership numbers, it's just a fucking opinion. I can say fucking, I don't know, MLW is better than SmackDown, right? But they don't have the numbers to back that up. So what I said is just a opinion. It's not facts. So let's get back to fucking CM Punk. Now people are starting to wake up now. Now people are starting to wake up. When we give their head that I'm not a hater. It's not hate if I'm giving you evidence and that evidence is actually coming true. So now he has wrestled Darby Allin. What has that done for Darby Allin? He's in a feud with fucking MJF, but guess what? MJF is getting more over in that feud. Darby Allin has been looking bad in that feud. He can't go promo to promo with MJF. He can't even talk better than fucking MJF. MJF is carrying that fucking storyline. So what did Punk do for Darby Allin? Nothing. Sting can't do shit for fucking Darby Allin. So let's go back to Hobbs. I was pissed off that Hobbs lost to fucking CM Punk. You said CM Punk gave him the rub just by being in the same ring as him. Like, huh? Weeks later, Hobbs loses to fucking Orange Cassidy in a tournament. He lost to a skinny white guy with broken ribs. With taped up ribs. He can't beat a skinny white guy who's not even 100%, and that's not a burial. That pretty much crapped on everything CM Punk did for Hobbs. Which I said, in the first place, CM Punk did nothing for fucking Powerhouse Hobbs. He's buried now. How can you take him seriously as a badass now? Because I can't. He can't beat two out of shape white guys. A nigga who's 6'1", 270, a beast, powerful. He can't beat two skinny ass white guys. And you saying he's going to be a star in that company? You a fucking idiot. You are a part of the problem why AEW will never grow. Tony Khan has a fetish for small guys because he's small. I think Tony Khan was probably bullied by guys who were built like Hobbs back in high school. Look at him. The guy looks like fucking Millhouse. Remember, Millhouse was bullied by fucking Nelson for fucking 20 years now. He's Millhouse. He's the rich version of fucking Millhouse. That's what he is. That's who Tony Khan is. And let's go back to what I said. But okay, Tony Khan loves small guys, right? So let's put this narrative out there because all you guys always talk shit about Vince McMahon and his love for big guys. If Vince McMahon loves big, sweaty men, like you always say, I guess Tony Khan loves small, sweaty, small guys, right? Tony Khan loves small, sweaty. Tony Khan loves small, sweaty, skinny men. Am I wrong? He likes small, sweaty, skinny men. Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, fucking Sammy G, Dante Martin. The list goes on and on, actually. The list goes on and on. So let's call a spade a spade. Don't say Vince McMahon has a fetish for big guys. Because let's be honest here, Vince is a big guy his damn self. He's 6'. It's Vince McMahon. Vince is like what? 6. I think he's like, how tall is he? But like 6'2", I think. He's a big ass buff dude, right? So why wouldn't he like his wrestlers to look like him or better? Why the fuck am I gonna pay you tons of money? Why should I make you a top guy and I'm your boss and you don't look better than me? That's not a problem to you? So why wouldn't Vince like buff guys? If he's buff, why wouldn't you want your wrestlers to look like you are better? Your hobby is to look good. That's Vince's hobby. Vince's hobby is to go to the gym. So why wouldn't he want his wrestlers to be in shape just like him? You see what I'm saying? Tony Khan likes small wrestlers because he's fucking small. You see what I'm saying? Both Vince and Tony are very similar. Both of them have a godlike complex. Lance Archer, buried. Wardlow, buried. Hobbs, buried. Miro, buried. I don't know where he at. I mean, does he push any big guys? Where's Brian Cage? He hates big guys. Get that through your fucking head. So don't tell me why am I always crapping on AEW. That's why. He hates big guys. Look, small guys don't draw shit to flies. When we get that through your head? Small guys don't draw. Name me a small guy who was a draw like a John Cena. I'll fucking wait. I'll wait. Name me a draw that was at the level of The Rock or Stone Cold. Don't give me Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels, he was a big guy. He was 6. He was like what, 6 feet? He was like what, 225, 230? Bret Hart. Well, I think he's 6 feet, 230. He was big. Bret was a big guy. Bret was a big guy. And I'm talking about guys who are the size of a Daniel Bryan. Size of a fucking Jungle Boy. Guys who are that size will never be draws, and yet Tony Khan is trying to make them draws. There was an interview where he said himself, he wants Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Jungle Boy, Sammy G. He wants those guys to be stars. He said those are the guys he's trying to push. He didn't say anything about Brian Cage, Hobbs, Lance Archer, all these big guys like that he ain't using. Wardlow. He never mentions big guys in any of his interviews. This is a guy who fucking dressed up as Orange Cassidy for fucking Halloween. So, yes, he's a mark for small, tiny men who are the same size as him. That's a problem. So, you said Vince is biased against big guys. So, what is Tony Khan? He's biased when it comes to small guys. Keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. But let's get back to what I mean by Edge versus CM Punk. Edge, he made Rollins into a star again. In my review on Crown Jewel, I said Edge has made Rollins look good. He made him to a fucking top heel. He gave him the rub, a real rub. He put him on a different level. He made him relevant. To the point where I said I think Rollins should challenge Big E for the title. I said Rollins should challenge Big E for the WWE Championship. That's how much Edge gave him the rub. to the point where you could take Rollins seriously as a top guy. And look what happened. Days later, Seth Rollins is now the number one contender for the WWE Championship. So yeah, keep on questioning my knowledge about professional wrestling. How did I get that right? That's insane, actually. I said Edge has made Rollins look so good. He fucking elevated him to the point where I seen him challenge Big E for the title, and now he is days later. Okay, let's compare that to CM Punk. He beat Hobbs. Weeks later, Hobbs has a loss against a banged up Orange Cassidy. Where is Hobbs' rub at? See, when you are fighting Edge, he gives you a real rub. And here's why. When Edge first came back, his first feud was with Randy Orton. The same Randy Orton who was dead. Randy Orton had a boring dead character that nobody cared about anymore, right? He was like a mid-carder. Edge comes back. He made Randy Orton, he made him fucking relevant. He made him a star again. That was like one of Randy Orton's best runs ever when Edge came back. That was all Edge. Edge helped book that entire feud. He put Randy Orton at a whole different level. Randy Orton was cutting the best promos of his life. He was a star again because of Edge. And what do you know? Months later, Randy Orton becomes the WWE Championship months later. That would have never happened if Edge wouldn't have came back to fight him. That's what you call the Edge rub. Same thing with fucking Daniel Bryan. Last year at fucking WrestleMania. Didn't Edge give him the rub? Edge made Daniel Bryan a fucking star again. He made him relevant, didn't he? To the point where now Daniel Bryan is a big time star at AEW now. Because Edge made him relevant. Just by being linked with Edge makes you relevant. That's what a rub is. So Edge rejuvenated the careers of Daniel Bryan, and he rejuvenated the careers of Daniel Bryan, Orton, and Seth Rollins. What has CM Punk done? He's fought Dan Garcia, Hobbs, Darby Allin, fucking what's the dude's name? Evan Bourne. And now he's going to face Bobby Fish. What is he doing here? Where is this going? Why is he facing all these guys that nobody cares about? Him fighting Bobby Fish, what is that going to do for Fish? Nothing. Do you care about that match? By the way, it's a match. It's not a feud, it's a match. Look, man, CM Punk sucks, man. It's like this dude is having match after match after match with no story and no build-up here. Dude, having a match with a star, that does not give you the rub. Having a long-term storyline, long-term storytelling build-up, that gives you the rub. It's not about the match. Nobody cares about the match. I don't care if CM Punk has a 5-star match with fucking Bobby Fish. I don't care. Why are you fighting? Why should I care? Where's the build-up here? You know what Edge did for Seth Rollins? Edge's goal was to make Rollins look good. Put him over. So Edge had Rollins break into his fucking house. Edge brought back the fucking brood. Brood. Edge brought back the Brood theme because Rollins pushed him to that level. That makes Rollins look good, don't it? The fact that Rollins pissed off Edge so much so he had to go back to the fucking Brood days. That gives Seth Rollins the rub just by that alone. That makes him look good. That makes him look like a top heel. Come on, man. It's not hard to figure this out. CM Punk ain't doing shit for AEW. Edge has made Daniel Bryan look good, Roman Reigns, Seth, Randy Orton. So, when it comes to the Edge rub, so let me get it straight. Edge helped Daniel Bryan get a fucking title shot at WrestleMania. Edge helped Seth Rollins to become the number one contender for the WWE Championship. Okay. Then Edge helped Randy Orton become a WWE Championship winner. In that same year, he beat Drew McIntyre. Remember that? That was all Edge. Randy Orton was nowhere near a world title shot before Edge came back, right? You see, that's what you call a rub. Elevating guys through storyline and build-up so the audience can care about you. It's not about the match. You see, that's why AEW will fucking fail. They don't build up stories. You are paying CM Punk millions of dollars to do what? Have matches with fucking nobodies? With no story? He's having forgettable matches. Edge is having memorable matches. How come CM Punk's not? Edge is facing stars. CM Punk is facing jobbers. Literally, he's facing jobbers. Which lowers his value, lowers his name. Oh, but Tony Khan is a great booker, right? He's the booker of the year. And he's making CM Punk look like a fucking joke. I'm done.